7,000 kilo? Yeah, it is no barrier. Ukraine strikes straight at the strategic heart of Russia. While the world was still absorbed in the steady rhythm of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, a strategic earthquake suddenly broke out in the far east of Russia. The daring airstrike aimed directly at the port city of Vladivostok, Russia's strategic heart in the Pacific, shook public opinion. From a land that was considered Moscow's peaceful backyard, Vladivostok suddenly became the center of the war, exposing the fragility of the Russian fortress against unconventional attacks. This was not just a military campaign, but a strong psychological blow, sending a message that could not be clearer. No place on Russian territory is absolutely safe. This event marked a major turning point, when the battlefield was no longer limited to Europe, but had spread to Russia's Asian gateway, turning Vladivostok, a strategic link, into a target of attack right in the heart of the rear. Cheap weapons, horrifying efficiency. The attack targeted the base of the 47th Independent Airborne Battalion, under the 155th Marine Brigade of Russia, a unit that had been wiped out many times, re-established, and then continued to suffer heavy losses, becoming a living symbol of the stagnation and conservatism of the Russian army. Instead of learning from experience, this unit continued to rush into minefields, receiving artillery fire from the Ukrainian army without being able to penetrate the enemy's defense line. Although they later gained control of some areas, the price they had to pay was too high, with an alarmingly high level of casualties. The attack in Vladivostok has not been confirmed by Kyiv, and Russia has remained silent, with local media reporting only brief reports of 2 loud explosions, temporary road closures, and a large number of ambulances around the base. The Russian Anti-Terrorism Committee later gave a vague explanation of a propane tank exploding in the vehicle, a reason that has not convinced anyone. Special operations, when intelligence reshapes war. The likelihood of such a sophisticated attack with a single long-range UAV is very low. Preliminary analysis favors the possibility that this was a long-planned special operation, possibly involving the planting of a spy, the deployment of an explosive device from within, or the use of a domestic drone to attack the target. Vladivostok has long been considered an important link in the Russian military logistics chain, especially in the role of transferring personnel and supplies from North Korea. Strategic strike, from ground to air. The attacked military base in Vladivostok is likely not only a simple military base, but also a logistics link to receive and coordinate support from Pyongyang. Analysts do not rule out the possibility that this was a campaign with regional intelligence elements, possibly even bearing the mark of the South Korean intelligence agency, because the scale of organization and the precision of the attack have made this hypothesis increasingly popular.